Hi, today we will learn Indonesian or Bahasa Indonesia about several prefixes and suffixes, also some forms of prefix and suffix, also prefixes and suffix. We have one word here which is buat. And here we have another one, but this one is not a complete version because I didn't put lots of here the possibilities. For example, with this one, tinggal, it means dwell or reside, live, stay, remain. But if you use the prefix me, the initial T, it becomes N. Meninggal, it means pass away or decease. Some words have similar meaning from the basic or original one, but it doesn't mean all will work the same when you put the prefix or suffix, because for example this one, tinggal, is live or stay, remain, dwell, reside, but if you use the prefix me, it becomes pass away or decease. Oh, tinggal di Indonesia. Tinggal, it means live or stay, dwell, reside in Indonesia. But if you say meninggal di Indonesia, it means pass away or passed away or deceased in Indonesia. Okay. And now we will do with this word, because you can see all the, at least some possibilities of this one. Buat is do or for, but in this case is do, because we use buat for when you want to give something. Buat Ira, it means it's for me. My name is Ira, so buat Ira. Even though it's considered as less formal, it is a formal word, but the really formal one is untuk. You can say buat or untuk, but if you want to be exact, really formal is untuk, for. This buat or do, this one first because we have two suffixes. First of all is an, the second is kan. Buatan, made in or artificial. It depends on the context, of course, or where it is as a phrase together with the noun. It can be made in, for example, buatan Indonesia, made in Indonesia. But let's say something, I have to choose a noun, something, and then buatan, it means artificial. Noun and then buatan, it means artificial of that noun or of that something. If you use the suffix kan, buatkan, it make for someone. You're making something, or someone is making something for someone else. Buatkan. And now with prefix me. Before, with this one, previously, with the word tinggal, with letter T as initial, when you use prefix me, you have to change the initial from T into N. And this one, with basic or base word that has initial of letter B, the prefix me, it has to become mum. You have to add the letter M. I've already made a video about this, the rules, in several videos. I will put the link below. But this is the rules. The initial B, that's why the prefix me, it becomes mum. Membuat, it means make or create. This is more into active voice, and passive voice, we replace the prefix me into prefix D to make it as a passive voice. Dibuat, made or created. And we will go here first. We have the prefix me, which becomes mum, and also suffix kan. We already know here buatkan, and then here membuatkan, it means make or create something for someone. Active voice. The passive voice, dibuatkan, made or created for someone or by someone in this case, because passive voice. Should I replace into by or so? Yeah, I think that's the better way, because if not it will kind of confuse. I will just write it down here because this is D, yeah, meaning here, so it becomes by someone. Okay. And if you use this prefix D and you repeat the word, you have to put hyphen in between, but in casual or not formal occasion, sometimes some people might skip the hyphen, but when you repeat the word, you have to put hyphen in between. Dibuat, buat, made up. Membuat-buat, make up. Make up something, making up of something. And this is made up. That stuff is made up. And now this with the prefix per. Perbuat. It means do, did, or done. And we have the prefix per with suffix an. Perbuatan is deed or act. And now I will just put it here with, yeah. Prefix pe with letter M, pem instead of per. Pembuat, it means maker. the times is to make the base or basic word, the original one, into a person who do the verb. This one, it becomes maker. That's the function of this p, but it is the same with this me. This one has initial B, that's why this p has to be pem. But this one, it is per. We will add the suffix an. Pembuat is maker. Pembuatan is making or manufacture or production. And this one, perbuat, do, did, done, we can add another prefix, diperbuat, done or did, the passive voice, and memperbuat is the active voice, do, did, done. And this one, berbuat with prefix ber is do, act, or commit. And we also have this prefix terbuat, made of, dibuat, made or created, pembuat, maker, terbuat, made of, buatan, made in. So these are all the possibilities with buat, do or for, but in this case do. Yeah, there are some possibilities, but it's kinda less, or we don't use it so often. So yeah, buat, untuk, buat, buatan, buatkan, pembuatan, membuat, dibuat, membuatkan, dibuatkan, dibuat-buat, membuat-buat, perbuat, perbuatan, diperbuat, memperbuat, pembuat, pembuat, pembuatan, berbuat, terbuat. This one is now is tinggal, and I will keep repeating this, how to pronounce the N and G. it is the same when you have to pronounce ringing, singing, the there, the N and G. So if you have no problem pronouncing the ringing, singing, you will not have any struggle or difficulties when you have to say the N and G. Sing, that's the And now, another G. And then G. Tinggal. Slowly. Tinggal. Tinggal. Ga. It is like ga, but you say gal. Tinggal. Okay. So it's not tinggal, it's not tinggal. Tinggal. It means dwell or reside, live, stay, remain. And there are also several translations for this one, but I just put some here. That's kind of commonly used for this word, tinggal. And it's not the same with this one. Buat is do. You add the prefix me, it becomes mum. The rules about why some prefix you have to replace the initial into another letter, or why sometimes or how the rule you have this prefix me but then you add the letter, like in this case M. I have already made some or several videos about it. I will put the link below. This buat is do, and it has the prefix me, it becomes mum. Mum buat, it means make or create. But be careful, because with this one, tinggal is live, stay, remain, dwell, or reside. But if you say meninggal, it means pass away or decease. You can say tinggal di Indonesia. It means live, stay, remain, dwell, reside in Indonesia. But if you say meninggal di Indonesia, it means passed away or deceased in Indonesia. So be careful about that. And it's also the same with this one. I think I will just have to, because it's not so, yeah, this is quite okay. Ditinggal. In this case, you cannot make conclusion that, oh, meninggal is the active voice, so ditinggal is the passive voice, because it has different meanings. Ditinggal with the prefix di, it means left or left behind. It doesn't mean that left behind by the person who passed away, but it also, let's say, you fell asleep and then all of your friends already went to the movie theater or to the shop or to the shopping or something like that, and they just left you behind. So that is ditinggal. And now, with the prefix me, of course, with initial T, it has to be N, replaced into letter N. Meninggal, and now with the suffix kan. Meninggalkan, it means leave. Meninggal, without the suffix kan, it means pass away or decease. But if you add the suffix it means leave. Meninggalkan, leave. And this one is as an active voice, and this one as a passive voice. Ditinggalkan, left behind or abandoned. And we have the prefix ter. Most of the times, ter is for something that accidentally happened. For example, here, tertinggal. It is left behind, but it is accidentally happened. Oh, you forget that you leave or you left your umbrella somewhere at your friend's house or somewhere. That is tertinggal. It is left behind, it is left, but it is accidentally. So you use the prefix ter, tertinggal. If it is planned or already planned or it's not accidentally, it is ditinggal. And now last one, meninggali as an active voice, and the passive voice is ditinggali. This one with the prefix me, it becomes men and suffix i. This one with the prefix di and suffix i. Meninggali. Even though nowadays we kind of don't use this word as often because we have other words because it's more than one. For example, mendiami or menghuni. Menghuni, mendiami. We replace this word, but this word is exists even though we don't use it as often. It means live or inhabit. And this one, we use it quite often. We still use it. Ditinggali. Even though we have the menghuni, of course the passive voice is dihuni. Mendiami, didiami. This one, ditinggali. As the passive voice of this one, of course, it is translated as inhabited by. Tinggal, tinggal. Ringing, singing, ga, gal. Tinggal, tinggal. Meninggal, meninggalkan. Ditinggalkan, ditinggal. Meninggali, ditinggali. Tertinggal, meninggali. Mendiami, menghuni. Ditinggali, didiami, dihuni. Thank you.